Yo, what's up guys? Coming to you guys with another video. In this video, we are going to talk about trades, guys. And we're not going to be going over just the Eli Manning to Indianapolis trade. We're going to be going over many trades and a free agency signing that I think will happen. And this will all make sense. Alright, so first off, guys, Eli Manning right there was traded to Indianapolis in my Madden 20 franchise. And, I will be simming, guys. And for that, we traded, Quincy Wilson for Eli Manning, and the trade went through. We also gave a third-round pick because the third-round pick makes no sense. I think that trade would go in real life without the third-round pick, but you know it's Madden, and like I had to move Lamar Miller to punter because you know he got injured. So yeah, and then Jets release. I did not. No, they got released. But oh yeah, Jadeveon Clowney was traded to the Jets for also a second-round pick for a first-round pick, and really that trade could have went without the first-round pick, guys. So basically, New York gave a first-round pick for Jadeveon Clowney, and so we also moved him to right outside linebacker. I mean, from outside linebacker to left outside linebacker, guys. And Jaguars, they did sign Eric Berry. I do think Eric Berry will go to New York Jets, and I think they will convert him to free safety. So I had to move him to free safety, and there you go. I traded him to New York, and yeah. And then Chargers released Melvin Gordon, guys. I had to release Melvin Gordon because I couldn't make this trade go through. So yeah, you guys will see that already. I moved him to a left tackle from right tackle, and it'll make sense because Redskins are going to sign him, which I think they will trade him for left tackle Trent Richardson. And so yeah, basically this trade will go through in real life, in my opinion. Melvin Gordon to the Chargers for Trent Williams. I cannot talk for him. And then also Alshon Jeffrey has been on the trade talk. So basically, Eagles trade Alshon Jeffrey and receive a second-round pick for this year for Alshon Jeffrey. Alright, guys, so we're gonna take a look at what the teams look like. And first off, we're gonna start with the Packers. And so yeah, because look at this, they really had no depth for receiver except for Devontae Adams. That's why the Alshon Jeffrey trade made a lot of sense to me. And now we are going to go to the Indianapolis Colts, and let's see how they look with Eli Manning as the quarterback. Okay, I went to halfback. It's so hard to switch with one finger. Alright, quarterback Eli Manning will start with Jacoby Brissett as the backup, and then Philip Walker as the third string. So next one we are going to go to is going to be the Jets as their quarterback Sam Darnold, and we're going to see them strong safety. Guys, see, look, they couldn't have had a strong safety, so I think that's why it makes sense to what the heck. That's why I think it makes sense to move move him to free safety. And then also the Jadeveon Clowney trade for the right outside linebacker. Alright, now let's go to Chargers, and I'll show you how their O-line looks right now. So starting left tackle is of course Trent Williams, left guard Forrest Lamp, and center Mike Pouncey, right guard Michael Schofield the third, and then right tackle Russell whatever his last name is. And this makes a lot of sense to me because they got 38-year-old quarterback now, I think 37-year-old quarterback in Philip Rivers, and he's getting older. This old line was trash, so this makes a lot of sense to me. And now let's go to the Redskins, and let's look at left tackle. Let's look at their running back depth. Look at that, guys. They really need a running back a lot. So Bryce Love was a decent choice at Stanford, but he's not going to start his first year. And Melvin Gordon, the third, really makes a lot of sense to me for the Redskins. And I think I covered every pit, every trade. And now we are going to go to the Indianapolis Colts. Let's just retire real quick. Go over to my Colts. The main point of this video is seeing how Indianapolis would do with Eli Manning. So guys, the offense with Andrew Luck was an 87 overall. Now it's an 83 overall, guys. So just look at the weapons he has. Paris, T.Y. Hilton, Pro Bowler, and then Funchess, I don't know. And then Paris Campbell, pretty dang good, guys. Marlon Mack was excellent last year. Then the Colts O-line had the least amount of sacks last year, so that's why I think it makes sense for Eli Manning. Braun led all tight ends in touchdowns. And you go to the defense, guys. Darius Leonard led all linebackers in tackles. Got Pierre Desir shut down safety. The rookie in the second round. Then you got Malik Cooper, guys. This trade makes a lot of sense to me. So now we are going to actually go to the mid-season, and we are going to see what the record of all teams that got traded are. We are here, and first thing I did see is 4-3, and interesting, I still do have a horrible record like they did last week, but last video, Colts, when we did do it just Jacoby Brissett, Colts were 1-5, so now let's 1-6. I mean, now let's check who won over the Chargers, lost over the Titans by 1, barely lost to Atlanta, barely won to the Raiders, blowout in KC. They go on a little bit of a win streak after that bye week. Let's see if it can continue. So Colts are currently number one team in AFC South, and Seahawks are 8-1. Interesting. Chargers 6-2 without Melvin Gordon. Should be pretty interesting. And the Eagles without their main receiver. Interesting. 5-3. Redskins are 4-4. Pretty decent. 4-4 Packers. 3-5 Giants with Daniel Jones starting. I forgot to mention that. And did we do any other trades? Oh, the Jets are 1-5. Wow, bro, how are the Rams 0-8? Madden. Now let's check out the stats. We are the number 30th ranked offense. Colts went from being projected number 2 ranked offense to number 30th. That's a big drop. Interesting. Let's check out what the top offense is. Of course, it is New England, and Chargers without Melvin Gordon are still top offense. Defense, of course, Chicago and Jets. They should be pretty. Jets should be up here, bro. What? Oh my God, Jets. Jets are literally the 30th ranked defense. Like, how can you be the 30th ranked defense, bro? You got all this depth. Alright, we are going to actually sim to the playoffs now. And guys, drop in the comments who you think of all these teams will have the best record, and do you guys agree with all these trades, or did I miss a trade, or like
player healed from injury and ready to play,
or like was that trade not enough? And pretty interesting. Indianapolis was 4-3. They did fall to 6-10, so they were on a huge win streak. Then they just lost it all. Browns 14-2. Seahawks after being 8-0 have taken 2 L's and 1 tie. So Eagles are the best team in this experiment today at 11-5 with losing their best receiver. And Chargers 10-6 also did make the playoffs without Melvin Gordon. Giants 8-8 with Daniel Jones starting. Jets did come back 7-8-1, and Packers 7-9. There you go. There's a Colts right there. Redskins with Melvin Gordon are still 6-10. Rams 4-12. Broncos are the worst team in the NFL according to Madden, and Colts offense did go up by 2 for us. And we're gonna check every player we traded their stats. So Eli Manning did not progress, which he is kind of 39 years old. So like, what would you guys expect? Eli Manning did have a pretty decent season with interception-wise, touchdown-wise too. Yardage, he did fall off a little bit. And sacks, 46, bro. That's when you know it's Madden. Alright. So, let's go to Chargers, I think, to be next. Let's start from here. Is there any other teams we did anything to? Alright, Chargers. The tackle, Trent Williams. Let's see how. Oh, he got injured. He only had 2 sacks this year. I do not know if he made the Pro Bowl, but let's see how much sacks Philip Rivers did take with the new addition. As you guys can see, sack was a huge problem last year with 32. They did go down to 29, so it's not as bad. But let's see what their backup running back did do. They signed Adrian Peterson. Interesting. Let's see how he went. Had 1,000 on the season. Pretty good. Alright, what other team did we do the same to? We did the Eagles, wide receiver. Yeah, they didn't have that big. They didn't have that big of a change. Jets. So we gave them free safety, Eric Berry. Let's see how Eric Berry did. He had 1 pick, 2 tackles for loss. Interesting. Alright, now let's go to Jadeveon Clowney. Let's see how he did. This isn't looking good for him. 3.5 sacks, bro. How? That would not be possible. Alright, now let's go to the Packers, who did get a receiver and Alshon Jeffrey. Let's see how he did with Aaron Rodgers as quarterback. 907 yards. Pretty decent. Now let's see how A-Rod did with the new addition. He did average. Definitely not Aaron Rodgers like, but it's an average quarterback. Alright, Redskins. Let's see how Melvin Gordon did. Melvin Gordon, interesting, was not a 1,000-yard receiver. Running back, guys. Looks like they barely even used them. Alright, let's see. Is there any other teams? Wait, let me look at this again. Alright, so do we do other teams? So we did something to the Eagles. We checked. We did something to the Chargers where we checked. To the Giants, Jets, Packers already checked. Colts and Redskins already checked. Interesting stuff. So let's check the class schedule, guys. Type of predictions, and personally, I'm gonna go with the Chargers win that game. San Francisco versus Chicago. I'm gonna go with Chicago. Patriots versus Texans. I'm gonna go with Patriots. Eagles versus Saints. I want to say the Eagles just for video's sake, because I don't want the two teams. The teams I did stuff to lose in the first round. But let's see. Okay, so playoff schedule. Wild card. So they did upset the Chiefs at home. Chicago did win by a touchdown. New England did win. I was right with that. New Orleans, because I said New Orleans, but New Orleans did blow them out. Like it was revenge. No, it wasn't revenge. Never mind. Why not go to week 16? Alright, so the Chargers are. Come on, Chargers. You're the one team we need to win this now. Just to make me look good. Alright, Chargers versus Browns. I'm gonna go with the Chargers. And Saints versus Seahawks. Guys, seeing what Saints did last week, definitely Saints. Patriots at Bills. Wow. I'm gonna go with the Patriots. Bears at Cowboys. I'm gonna go with the Bears. Let's see how they do. So, divisional round. They did barely even win. New Orleans offense wasn't as good as last week. And I was wrong. The Seahawks did win. And I was right. They had an absolute offensive showdown in Buffalo with the New England coming on top. And then Chicago versus Dallas. I was wrong. Dallas did win in the conference. Come on, LA. Come on. We got this far. Do not lose at the last spot. I'm going to go with LA, though. And then Dallas at Seahawks. Seeing how Seahawks did shut down that #1 Saints offense, I'm going to go with the Seahawks versus Rams Super Bowl. And I was wrong, because the Chargers did make it to the Super Bowl, though. Chargers versus Cowboys. Let's get it. Alright, play schedule. conference. Oh, what a great game. Wait, I said that back. I thought that was 20-20. But Chargers did go offensive on these people. Dallas at Seahawks size. I want to say Chargers. Let's win it all in the video. Come on. Chargers did lose it, 24-21, guys. So as you guys could see, Madden thinks that if Melvin Gordon gets traded to the Redskins and they get Dallas tackle Trent Williams, they will make the Super Bowl and lose it to the Dallas overrated Cowgirls, guys. So comment down below who you guys think will be in the Super Bowl next year. Personally, I do think the Chargers will be in the Super Bowl. I'm gonna go with Chargers versus Rams, the Super Bowl, guys. That's my prediction. Do you guys agree with me? Tell me in the comments. Peace.